Hi, welcome back channel FIFA Mobile. Alright, I've set up the Instagram account, so it's at p.low underscore IG. Please follow me if possible. Thanks in advance. And of course, this video I'm going to share with you how do you get those players required by the hero's journey. Alright, so before we start, I think there's a gift pack. Apparently there was built to the maintenance. Apparently this player can't be sold anyways. So all thanks to the gems and the transfers, of course. Really happy to receive those because they will be put to good use later on, not so now. Prices expected to drop subsequently, so I'm not keen in entering the market to secure any of the players because that's how it works out, right? Generally after the event there'll be a drop in price. So gems and coins again for linking an account. So if you have not done that, do so. That's the price we can get from EA so far. I mean, that's the most generous one ever. So, alright, so we got another 106 as part of the milestone 2. I think there'll be a 107, 108 subsequently. So now back to the important part of it. How do you have those players required? Just select the third icon. Once you go to your own players, you realize actually you have multiples of them actually. So in that case, there's no need to buy any. Very quickly, go to your desired lineups, swap in the players. You need 4 of them. I already have 2, so I'm swapping in just 2 more. And then make sure you swap for the required players, and there you go. Right, so we can enter into the game to continue those matches. And the other thing you can do using those matches is to have the midfielder score goals. So generally that's a requirement. You need I think 30 of them, 30 from your attackers, 30 from your midfielders. So why take the opportunity and make use of these quite easy matches to do the midfielder goals, because generally getting the striker or attacker goals is not a problem at all because that's what their job is. Not so much for the midfielder unless you take an effort to do so. So I'm really happy this 106 CAM is doing a lot of that work. So very happy with that indeed. So I didn't expect the 106 to be so good. I've not used this player before, but apparently he's impressive. So very quickly, let's put the ball back to him and we'll see another goal. Wow, fantastic job there. Right, so in terms of the midfielder goals, I think we need 30 of them. So make sure you make full use of these easy matches to get them. And of course later on you can actually get the other 30 for the attackers, which you can actually get it from any of the VSA or etc. So no real problem in there. I think the most tedious part is really how to look out for the players to keep or should you sell. So I think generally if you think of that in context of whether should you be investing like 60 million or 80 million into a player, if that's your thinking for buying, I think no, do not enter into the market to buy. As for whether should you be selling such players right now if they can be sold for let's say 80 million or so, go ahead, immediately do that because prices will drop gradually after the event. So please do collect as much coins as possible. There's no need to build such a strong team. Gradually there'll be more players being released of higher OVR. I'm hoping TOTS is coming, and if that's the case, then probably we get more great players of higher OVR. So in terms of the current OVR players that we're getting from this event, it's not really high to me because you're getting 108 or 109. I mean, easily you can get from market for a cheaper 110 player. So why do you have an issue selling a 109 for a couple or maybe 10-20 million where you can easily get a replacement of a 110 at the same price or even lesser? So in terms of the 110 players, if you already got a few, or even better if you have a 111 player, sell it immediately, and that's how you work out for gain maximum out of an event. So with the goal or we call it the coins gathered, you can actually use it eventually for a few things. I mean, of course, you can do for skill boost upgrades. It costs a lot, especially for 18 to 19. It costs 5 million per upgrade. In terms of skill boost, I'm not also keen into upgrading every skill boost because that's expensive. You select a player that really desire eventually, then we work on that skill boost. Okay, so generally we have ended this match itself. Let's see whether we can proceed further. Alright, so I guess yes, we have 4 players and we can proceed further for the other match. Again, make full use of this match to gain your midfielder goals. As I mentioned earlier, the importance of getting maximum rewards from all the quests. The other thing you're going to work out is really the event itself, there are a mid-time, also called a midday video to watch. You really got to watch that video. Gradually, when you watch that video, you get another match or skill game allocated to you, so that allows you to get more UCL points. Okay, so this is something you got to take note at a midday itself. Enter in the game once more to watch a video, so that allows you to get another skill game or whatnot. So of course today you get another 2, I think, extra skill game or matches. So these are the things little things you got to watch out for, and eventually when the VSA comes out, make sure you play really good at it and gain the maximum UCL out of it. So of course, I've earlier mentioned in one of my video about lowering the team OVR and set as active before you're entering into the VSA, so that will allows you to play better. Okay, there's a higher chance, but definitely not a compulsory win, because sometimes even though you have a lower team OVR set as active, your competitor may be lower, but you still lose. So it's not 100% guaranteed, but nonetheless give you a slightly higher chance. Okay, so again, what I'm trying to do here is to pass the ball to any midfielder. Right, any midfielder will do. So if you want, you could set line up with 5 midfielders. That would ease in getting the goals for a midfielder requirement. So you'll be asking why do you need to do all the quests? Like I said, there are various rewards required. For example, in the hero's journey, if you do not have sufficient of those points or the heroes, you will be very expensive eventually to purchase them and then put into the exchange. So I've showed multiple videos in getting those hero journeys heroes itself. They're making me really rich because then I was able to sell them for probably 30 million each. Gradually, when things move on, when supply exceeds demand, that's when the price starts to drop. Like currently is what, 10 over million. So urge you to save up those keys from the hero's journey, not to expand it on them until the phase 6 hero's journey. It may take a month or more before it is being released, but just save up those as well as those heroes points. That's why it's important. We do all the quests required, so eventually you can exchange for more heroes cards itself. They will definitely be required. It is quite a standard thing that every time in every exchange they'll ask for it. And once you put those into the exchange, you can minimize the cost. And I've been keeping a lot still of the TOTY players, because that would be really useful, especially for the exchange. So do not underestimate the power of those useless cards that you have currently in your possession. If they are Premier League, I think congratulations, that's always in high demand in the Hero's Journey exchange. If they are not, then you may want to consider if they are sellable at this current market. If the price is definitely too low for your liking, then probably can keep them eventually when the Hero's Journey phase 6 comes about, to see whether can be put to good use in the exchange. If they could, you'll be saving millions and making, of course, profit for millions as well. So that's how it works out. Almost the end of this match itself. After this, that's all. You take probably another couple of days or a week before they release another set of skill games and matches for you to play in a Hero's Journey to earn those score as well. You got to make sure you play all the required daily UCL games, and basically that allows you to earn the points. But do remember to save up some of the UCL points, because I happen to come to a point whereby I do not have UCL points to fulfill the requirements of the quest for that day. So I think you need to at least save 60 numbers of the UCL points at any one time, so that it can always be used for the next day. So this is something you got to bear in mind. Once bitten, twice shy. So that is the lesson I learned, and I'm not going to waste that, because eventually if you fulfill that days itself, there's additional, I think, 25 UCL also. So that's kind of wasted, but nonetheless, again, a lot of things are depending on luck. Who knows, you may get a skill game that gives you higher UCL compared to the other ones. So that could be another way to think about it. Okay, so the end of this match already, and really happy to share with you this video. So again, I mentioned about my Instagram account. So if you could follow me on Instagram account, sometimes those really pictures or short clips I'll be posting in the Instagram account because it doesn't make sense in making it into the video. So normally for a long video like this, like 10 minutes or so, then I'll put it into the YouTube. Otherwise, it'll be back to the Instagram account. Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe, and wish you good luck. Goodbye.